And I'm pressing record. Find our way to the mat. Take a comfortable position. Elongate your spine. Find a comfortable seat and begin by closing down your eyes. And just taking a moment to release this day through your breath, through your exhalations. Inhaling in, exhaling out. Allowing your body to deepen into the relaxation as you inhale in and exhale out. Again, inhaling in, exhaling out. Drop your ears away from your shoulders. Elongate the spine. Find this comfortable posture, elongating the spine. Softening your breath, softening your mind. And with that, bringing your palms towards your heart center. Your palms pressed together as hard as you can. Really feel that tension. And then press the thumbs against the heart. See if you can feel your heart beating. And here is the part of the class where we cultivate or affirm or choose a mantra that resonates with you to take it along the journey for the rest of the class. Whether it's more healing, more love, more compassion, whatever it is that you desire to bring more into your life, more fun, more joy, more laughing, more smiling. It could be simple, it doesn't have to be complex. And dedicate this class to that mantra, to that affirmation, and see if you can evolve that feeling or emotion that you want to create more of in your body and really hone down on it. So if it's more happiness in your life, see if you can smile the entire time in class. If it's more love and more self-love and compassion to yourself, see if you can be gentle and kind to yourself and loving the entire class. Just little steps towards our bigger, higher selves to accomplish, to become a better version of ourselves from yesterday, from even earlier today. And with that, gently drop your hands down onto your knees. Let's begin with a few neck rotations, of course. So drop the right ear towards the right shoulder and then gently begin to roll your neck down really slowly, taking your time like a turtle, bringing the left ear towards the left shoulder, really extending that neck. So a turtle really extends its neck in and out of the shell and then drop that neck down and bring it to the right ear to the right shoulder. And continuing again, just half circles here, noticing the neck and the tension and tightness that we hold here and releasing that. And then bring it to the left ear, to the left shoulder. And once you're done, bring it all the way back, releasing the neck back, keeping your shoulders away from your ears and then dropping the neck down, squeezing the throat, going at our own pace, focusing here on our necks. Gentle and slow. Hello, Josh. Thank you for joining. You've just started here, Josh. If you want to set your mantra and your intention before you start with the neck rotations, you can go ahead and do so now. And one more circle on this side. And gently switching directions, going the other way. Of course, once you have the movement, feel free to close down your eyes. Make this practice all about you. Tune into your body. Relax the mind, relax the eyes from the screen. Really imagine yourself as if you're in a class doing this live with me, with your fellow colleagues. Sending each other positive energy and positive vibes as we do this practice. One more circle on this side, going slow, really releasing the neck down and then back. And once you're done, come back to center, take a moment here. Elongate the spine once more, make sure that your posture is excellent. And look over to the left, gently just looking to the left, coming back to the straight position, and then look over to the right. Again, forward, left, forward, right, forward, left, forward, right. One last time, see if you can go a little bit deeper, forward and left, a little bit slightly back, more, and right, and a little bit slightly back more, and release, come back to center, and this time looking down, squeezing the throat, and inhaling, looking up, going back as far as you can, and again, exhale, coming down, inhale, going up. Take your time, do this slowly so that you don't get dizzy. Inhaling down, exhale back. Hold it here for a moment in the back position, looking up, and release back to center. Notice how that neck feels now. Really tight spot here because of the way that we tend to sit and looking at the screens and our phones, really always tucking in our necks and hunching the neck, so it's really good to release. So now let's release and hold it here to the right ear to the right shoulder, and we're going to release it even deeper now since it's more relaxed, and bring that right hand on top of your head and stretch that left side of your neck. Really feel that neck elongating. And if you want, you can take your left hand and reach towards the floor. Reach, reach, reach. Reach your fingertips towards the floor. And release. Whew. Exhale, left ear towards the left shoulder. Left hand goes on top of the head. And really pull that head down towards the left. And once again, you can choose to take your right hand and stretch the right hand towards the floor. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And breathe. And come back to center. Just take a moment here to notice. If anyone ever complains to you, anyone, your family, your friends, your colleagues about neck problems, you can show them a few of these exercises and see if that will help them. And I hope that it helps you. And with that, let's warm up this part of the body. I don't know why, but it's really calling my name to heat up the neck and warm it all up, to get it all relaxed. So inhaling the shoulders up towards the ears, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Go a little bit faster if you can. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, relax. Take a moment to just breathe. Notice the energy in the body shifting after a few quick breaths. The breath of fire really affects the energy in the body, wakes you up, gives you more vitality, more energy. Really important for our bodies to be fluid and flexible during these times. The more flexible, the more fluid, the more your body can move, really represents your state of mind and the state of being that you are. If you're rigid and stiff and everything hurts in the body, then you can't excel with your mind. You can't excel and move up in positions and get higher pays. You can't excel and become the better version of you because your body is really a tool. It's really the spaceship that carries you forward. So you really want to tune into your body, which is what we're doing here. So wonderful work. And with that, we'll begin a few sufi rotations, keeping your hands on your knees. Inhaling, chest comes forward. Exhaling, chest goes back. And again, inhaling forward. Exhale back. Going at your own pace here. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Flow with your body. Feel the smoothness of it. Once you have the movement, of course, close down your eyes and just flow. Flow with your breath. My dog has decided to join the class. One more circle on the side. And switching directions, going the other way. Feel your body. Notice what feels tight, where there's tension. Inhale into that part of the body. Really allowing to release all that tension and tightness. Sometimes it can be stored emotions that are causing the tension and tightness. One more circle on this side. And come back to center. Bringing your hands onto your shins, onto your heels. We're going to inhale, chest forward. Exhale, chest back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. There's also a lot of emotions that are involved in our body and our organs. They say anger is stored in the lower back. Also, I've heard in the shoulders and the neck and in the liver. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. So if you have any of those emotions that are stuck, they can create the pain in the body as well. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. So notice what emotions are stuck in the body, what emotions you're feeling that are really, really, really holding you back from fully enjoying yourself, fully being happy and loving life. And see if every day you can just let go of that emotion a little bit more. Let go of any hate, any anger, any resentment, any negative emotions. that are holding you back from fully becoming the light being that you're meant to be. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Open your heart. Inhale forward. Bring the shoulders back together. Open up that heart. Open up that spine. Exhale, round, tucking the chin. Release the breath. And come back to center. Relax your hands on your knees. Take a moment to levitate here. Just releasing the mind, releasing the body, just being present, surrendering to your breath. And with that, make your way onto your knees and ankles. Bring your hands on your shoulders and begin with inhalation to the left, exhalation to the right, moving the lower spine. Again, bringing the breath of fire into this posture by making this posture movement quick and really allow the breathing to be vocal like the ocean. Close down your eyes once you have the movement. Improve your metabolism here. 20 more seconds. Really give it all you got. Really warming up the spine here. Moving all that energy. Inhale, center. Shoulder blades together. Squeeze the breath in. Pull up your Mula Bandha, your root lock, your pelvic muscles. Allow the breath to rise up. Exhale, release. And breathe. And breathe and enjoy your body. And accept the state that it is currently in. Your mind, your emotions. Really, truly bask in your own presence. One more breath here. And exhale out. Begin to make your way onto your knees and hands for cat and cow posture. Tops of the feet are flat on the floor. Knees are right underneath the hips and hands right underneath the shoulders. Inhaling, looking up and arching the spine. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And take your time here to bend the elbows and do a few body rolls. Body rolling to the right. And body rolling to the left. And coming back to center. Inhale, arch and hold it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, more breath. Arch, arch, arch. Exhale, round, tucking the chin, round, round, round. Release the air, release the breath. Squeeze the belly button towards the rib cage. Inhale, center. And we're gonna come into frog pose to open up those hips. So really take the left knee out as far as you can and the right knee out as far as you can. So even wider than the mat. And then bring the toes towards each other. And then begin to make your way onto your elbows. And if you can, drop down even closer to the earth. So really opening up the hips here. You should really feel this in your inner thighs. And the deeper stretch that you want, the closer you bring the chest to the earth. Wherever you are, you're doing the work, which is opening up the hips here, and just breathe into it. Keeping the toes together. You can bring your hands together and bring the forehead down towards your hands and allow the forehead to rest. And breathe here. And let go of all that tension and tightness we hold in the hips. Allowing the breath to flow smoothly. A few more breaths here. Become the frog. Empower this posture of the frog. Imagine that you're the frog. Whichever frog you want to become, you are now the frog. Become the frog and feel the legs extending, your hips opened up. One more breath here. Deepen the posture by bringing the chest a little closer to the earth. Really feel that stretch. Exhale, release, coming back onto your hands, bringing your knees closer together, mat width apart, and then gently drop into child's pose and relax the forehead to the mat. Release that tension and tightness you just felt in the shoulders and hands, and just breathe here. And let it go. And gently rocking your forehead side to side, symbolizing all the worries and all the negative thoughts leaving the mind into the earth. And once all the worries have melted into the earth from the mind, begin to make your way into a downward facing dog, taking your time, walking the knees out one by one, bending the left and the right, trying to bring the heels to the floor as one bends and the other one straightens. Really pushing with your hands against the earth to feel the full effect of this posture. You push against the earth with your palms to open up the shoulders And then at the same time, you try to bring the heels to the earth. And then you get a full stretch from toes to fingertips. Take a moment to feel that stretch. See if you can hone down on this posture. Really effective. And with that, let's begin by inhaling our right leg up. And exhale, bend at the knee. And begin ankle rotations on this side. And switching directions. Rotating the other way. And release the right leg down. Inhaling left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee and begin ankle rotations on this side. And switching directions, rotating the other way. And inhale that leg up and exhale, bring it back down. And let's walk our feet towards our hands and just take a moment to hang out here like a rag doll, dropping your head down towards the floor, grabbing opposite elbows, and just allowing yourself to shake out your body, feeling the stretch in the back of the legs, opening up the hips a little more. And if you want an extra shoulder stretch, bring the fingertips over the spine, interlace the 10 fingers, and stretch them over the spine. And release the hands. Let's go into our gentle vinyasa flow. Inhaling halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, bring your hands up with you. Stretch up. Exhale, sweep your hands down. Take a moment to stand here in Tadasana. Find equal balance, equal distance on both feet, on the toes, on the ankles. Notice your posture. Open up the shoulders. Open up the heart. Engage your chin and lift that chin up. Relax the jaw and feel this empowered posture. Again, remind yourself that this is how you should walk into a room. You're lighting up the room when you walk in with your heart open, your shoulders back, versus if you're hunched over and low energy. This is a high energy, high power posture. And with that, inhaling hands overhead. Exhale, bend at the hips and swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Walk yourself into a plank, coming down to our first chaturanga, bending the elbows alongside the body, coming down, and then inhale, come up to an upward facing dog or cobra, and exhale to a down dog. And this time, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bend at the knee and bring it in between your hands. And gently bring your back leg into a diagonal so that you can find balance and come up. Keeping the right knee bent in front of you. Finding this posture right here, bringing your hands up. You can start with your hands at your hips first. Make sure your hips are squared off. And then inhale, both hands up, facing each other. And exhale, open up into a warrior. Bend that knee as much as you need to. You can bring the left foot back if you need to. And allow yourself to find this warrior position. Opening up the hips, open the chest. Hands are strong, fingertips are shooting energy from each side. And exhale, drop the right elbow onto the right knee And inhale, left hand overhead, stretch open. Take a moment here to breathe. And release back into warrior. And then lengthen the right foot in front of you. And release into reverse warrior. Bring the left hand onto the back leg. And inhale that right hand overhead, stretch open. And exhale, hands come down in front of you. Keep that right knee straight. If you can, if you need to bend the knee, go ahead. But you want to keep that right knee straight and then bring the forehead towards the knee. And breathe here. And when you're ready, gently relax back into a plank. Come down, chaturanga. And inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. And yes, as you know, what we do on the right, we also do on the left. So let's begin. Inhale, left leg overhead. Exhale, bring that leg in between your hands. And gently bend that left knee as much as you need to. Bring the back foot into a diagonal so that you can lift up. Bring your hands onto your hips to find that initial balance. And also make sure that the hips are squared. You don't want one hip to be too far back or too forward. So if you need to adjust that posture, which I do, you can bring that back leg closer to you and then make sure that your hips are really the same distance from the wall. And then inhale, both hands overhead, facing each other, and breathe here. We're building stamina, bringing heat to the body. And once you're ready, release into warrior. Hold it here. Shoot your energy from both sides of your hands, really lengthening those hands and feeling that heaviness on that knee. The knee is right over your ankle. Make sure that your posture is good. And then exhale, left elbow comes onto the left knee. And inhale, right hand overhead for triangle pose. Taking a few breaths here. And exhale, lengthen that front foot. Release your right hand onto the right knee. And inhale, left hand overhead for reverse warrior. One more breath. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down towards the earth. Keeping the back leg straight and the front leg straight. And as best as you can, bring the forehead as close as you can towards that front knee. And breathe here and relax. This posture should be relaxing and enjoyable. One more breath. And taking your time, bringing both hands on the mat in a comfortable position so you can release into a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Take your time here to breathe. And walk your feet towards your hands one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, stretch up. staying here in this lifted position, stretching your hands up. I'm just adjusting my camera. Grabbing the, oh, you still can't see me. Grabbing the right hand with your, grabbing your left hand with your right, and gently body twist, body turning into a half moon pose. So it's a little variation from our usual posture. Let me adjust it a little more. I'm holding on to my hand to really allow myself to bend and stretch that side of the body. Coming down, coming down, coming down. Inhale, come back up. Switching hands, so this time grabbing the left hand, grabbing the right hand with your left, and coming down to the left side. And breathing here, or whichever side you haven't done yet. Feeling that stretch all along the side body. Coming down, coming down, coming down. Inhale, lift up. Relax your hands. If you want to shake them out really quick, go ahead. And then find your posture into a cactus pose. Dropping your neck down, looking back, and then gently opening up the spine. Now that the spine is fully warmed up, see how far back you can go. Look back, come down, go back, and inhale, lift up. And this time, exhale, bend at the hips, come all the way down to the floor. Allowing yourself to touch the floor and bend the knees as much as you need to. Reversing that posture. See if you can bring the feet together and bend one knee and the other. Bending the left, bending the right, opening up the hips, releasing the neck. So really allow the neck to relax. Bending both knees, squatting a couple times, and lifting up. And when you're ready, begin to find the back of your ankles, or if you can, step on all 10 fingers. Wrap the elbows behind your calf muscles, and then bring the forehead down towards the knees, and then begin to gently straighten out the knees, lengthening the knees, feeling the stretch in the back of the legs, lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift back up. Stretch, stretch, stretch the spine. Exhale, sweep your hands down. Take a breath in Tadasana. Inhale, hands lift up. Exhale, bend at the hips, come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Find your way into a plank. And this time, take your time. Come all the way down, bending with the elbows. Chaturanga, all the way down to the floor. And you guys know what's next. Bring your hands in line with your shoulders. Someone is joining us. David is joining us. Bring your hands in line with the shoulders. And elbows are touching the body. Inhale for halfway lift. Look up, come up, go up. Exhale, relax, look to your right. And second set, hands in line with your shoulders, elbows against the body. Inhale, halfway lift, look up, come up, go up. Exhale, relax, look to your left. And bring your hands out like airplane wings, feet are together. Inhale, lift up, come up, go up. Everything lifts off the floor, look up, come up, go up, squeeze that lower spine. And relax, look to your right. And once again, hands come out like airplane wings. Feet are together, looking forward. Inhale, everything lifts off the floor. Open up that spine fully. Lift up, lift up, lift up. And exhale, relax, look to your left. And when you're ready, push yourself off the mat. Come to the top of the mat. Find your way onto your knees and ankles. And then open up the ankles just enough for your sit bones to come in between your heels. And you guys know what to do. Make sure the knees are on the floor, touching at all times. And if you can, just gently begin to walk back. Wherever you are today, gently begin to walk back. Make your way back and take a few breaths here. And if eventually you meet the earth, you can grab opposite elbows and allow yourself to relax and breathe in. One more breath here, relaxing into this posture. Inhale gently, one elbow at a time, one hand at a time, and release down into Savasana. Allowing the body to completely relax. Take a moment to feel all the sensations in the knees and the ankles, releasing the body. And with that, inhale your right knee towards the chest. Interlace your 10 fingers underneath that right knee and bring that knee out towards the shoulder. And breathe here. And relax and breathe and squeeze the knee towards the shoulder. And release. And then inhale, left knee to the chest. Interlace the 10 fingers underneath that knee. And squeeze that knee towards the left shoulder, avoiding the rib cage. And squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. And relax that foot down. Inhale both knees to chest and come into a happy baby. So take your peace fingers and wrap them around your big toes. And just take a few moments here to rock yourself side to side in happy baby pose. And if your practice allows it, see if you can lengthen the left foot and bend the right. And then bend the left, lengthen the right. And if you want to be really adventurous, bring both feet and try to lengthen the knees and lock out the knees and open wide. And shake it off. Bring the knees towards the chest. Hug the knees to chest. Squeeze everything in your body. Squeeze the toes. Squeeze the facial muscles. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I want you to squeeze everything, taking all that tension and tightness, all the negative emotions in your body, squeezing them into a ball, and exhaling, relax, allowing that ball to drop into the earth, completely melting into the earth, allowing everything to melt, completely relax, and just be. Taking this time to just breathe. Allowing yourself to relax. Melting into the earth. Breathing and relaxing. Completely letting go. Wherever you are today. Welcome. Welcome and accept yourself. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing more peace into your body and mind. When we work on ourselves, we are making the change in the world that we want to see. The change begins within. And since we are all part of a whole, when we are making a change in ourselves for the better, we're really making a change of the whole for the better. How simple yet so complex this universe, this human body, the cells, the molecules. We're going to do an energy balancing meditation today. Focusing on the first 3 energy centers of the body. Some may know them as chakras. But we will simplify that term and call them energy centers. It's very easy to understand that we are energy. We are matter, but we are also energy. And when you focus on tuning your energy and your vibration, simply with your mind, with your thoughts, you're actually affecting your own self on a molecular level. Take a moment to just breathe here. Complete relaxation, allowing the breath to deepen, to soften your body, letting the earth beneath you hug you, hold you. Completely release and let go. Of anything you're still holding on to. You have your fingers crossed or in fists. Allow them to soften. Allow the toes to fall apart. If you're holding any facial expressions on the face, if any of the muscles are tightened, let them relax and soften. And now, simply take your attention and awareness to the first energy center of the body. It is located where your reproductive organs are, the pelvic floors, the glands, prostate, bladder, lower bowel. So just focus your breath there. The This is the energy center that governs reproduction, procreation, and elimination. So just focus your attention there and just breathe into that area, feeling those muscles, those organs. The hormones that are located here, estrogen and progesterone, and testosterone for men. It is also known as our creative energy center. Think about the amount of energy used to make life and create a baby. When this energy center is balanced, your creativity flows and you are grounded in your sexual identity. This center can be unbalanced if there have been sexual abuse or you've been conditioned since childhood to think that sex is bad. This can create problems accessing your creativity. So take a moment to breathe into this area, recognizing whether or not it is balanced in your life. And to simply help the balance of this energy center, whether or not you believe it's balanced, just to tune it into more harmony, into more balance, we're going to breathe into this area and then expand your awareness out to the space around this energy center. Extending out as far beyond as you can into the infinite spaces. Inhale in. Exhale out. Taking your attention up to the second energy center, or the second chakra. The location is right behind and slightly below the navel. So if you can't quite figure it out, just focus on your belly button. And you can simply do that by focusing on your breath in the belly. Allowing yourself to feel the sensation of the breath in the belly. Maybe your shirt is touching the belly, and every time you inhale in and exhale out, you can feel that sensation of the shirt against the belly. Just try to keep your awareness there. The organs that are related to this energy center are ovaries, uterus, colon, the pancreas, and the lower back. And the association is consumption, digestion, elimination, breaking down food into energy. This includes digestive enzymes and juices and hormones that balance the blood sugar levels. This energy center is related to social networks and structures, relationships, support systems, family, cultures, and interpersonal relationships. Holding on or letting go, consuming or eliminating. If you feel balanced, you feel safe and secure both in the environment and in the world. However, if this center is unbalanced, you don't feel safe to use your creativity in the world. You're feeling victimized by social and interpersonal relationships. Or maybe you've been traumatized or betrayed by another. If that has happened in your life, then you hold the energy in the second center. It can make you feel excessive amount of fear, guilt, shame, suffering, or low self-esteem. And a simple way to balance this energy center, whether it is balanced or unbalanced, is to breathe into your belly, feeling the belly button where it's located, as well as the lower back, the pancreas, the colon, the uterus, the ovaries. Feeling the sensation and that energy of those organs. Focusing on that sensation. And once again, allowing your breath to expand out and around the belly, the lower back, out into the infinite spaces, to the right, to the left, in front and behind. And finally, the last energy center we'll focus on today is located in the pit of your gut. It governs the stomach, the small intestines, the spleen, the liver, gallbladder, adrenal glands, and the kidneys. Take your awareness to that part of your body above the belly button. Below the heart. Focusing your breathing here. See if you can feel the sensation all around this part of the body. The hormones associated with this center are the adrenaline and the cortisol, the kidney hormones, the chemicals like renin, trypsin, And it is associated with our will, power, self-importance, control, drive, aggression, and dominance. This center is associated with competitive actions, personal power, self-esteem, and directed intention. When it is balanced, you use your will and drive to overcome your environment and condition in your life. The center is naturally activated when your environment is not safe or unpredictable, so you must protect your tribe and self. It is also active when you want something and you use your body to get it. The center becomes unbalanced when you have ego issues, feel self-important, self-observed, controlling, dominating, angry, overly competitive, bitter. If you are stuck in the center, you may have control issues or motivational issues. So once again, take your attention and awareness to the center by just feeling your body around this part. And now expand your awareness out around the belly, around the middle back, in front and behind, to the right, to the left, out to infinite space. Majority of people are stuck in these three lower energy centers, not allowing our energy to rise up to the heart. So practice this meditation daily. If you're having any issues, any stuck energy, by simply taking your attention to that center and then expand it out to the space around. Inhaling in. Exhale out. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, rolling the wrists and ankles. Gently bring your knees to the chest. Drop the knees to the left. Stretch out your right hand. And switch directions, dropping knees to the right. Stretch out your left hand. And when you're ready, bring your knees to the chest, rock side to side, massaging the kidneys. And choose to rock up and down or come into a seated position the way you would like. To finish our practice the way that we started, with our palms together at our heart center, thanking yourself for showing up here and doing the work. When you move your body and align your mind, you're bringing more happiness and peace inside of you, which in turn helps the world because it brings more peace and happiness to all those around you. Gently bowing down to the divine that's in you, that's the divine in me. Namaste.